Chantel, she carries the weight of the world on her shoulders. Chantel, she carries the weight. Chantel, she carries the weight of the world on her shoulders. Chantel, 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 Chantel.
She rose out of bed with nothing better to do.
She's got nothing better
The
to do.
fupa is leaking while she drip dries over you. She makes a mess, orders Uber Eats when her Tinder date is through. And if you stand too close to her,
What?
you'll get the C. diff too.
Chantel, she carries the weight of the world on her shoulders. Chantel, she carries the weight. Chantel,
Hello, Chantal.
she
How's Canada,
carries
girl?
the weight of the world on her
Do you wanna meet up?
shoulders.
Life?
Chantel,
Or is dream?
Chantel, Chantel.
I bring pizza and poutine.
Chantel,
See you soon, life girl.
Chantel.
Yes, earlier today, Chantel had her channel terminated. It finally came, and over here, we're happy for it. And there's a first order of business, which is we got Super Chat, which means Super Chat Cat. Get up there, kitty. Get up there. Super Chat Cat. Super Chat Cat. Thanks for blessing us. We hope to bless you back, Squeegee Bee. Squeegee Bee. There's a lot of high E sounds in that. Squeegee Bee. Squeegee Bee. First time this morning, I've been waiting on you with bated breath. Super Chat Cat. Super Chat Cat. Meow, meow, meow. Thanks very much, Squeegee Bee. We hope to bless you back with good luck. See me? I'm beckoning good luck towards you, too. Meow. Thanks. Meow, meow. Thank you, Squeegee Bee. And thank you, Super Chat Cat. And let me just back up a little bit, get a few comments from everybody. First comment of the day was Pretty Penny. Here I am, lots to unpack. Roman even tried to clickbait an hour ago. That's not surprising. And now with the show officially started, Dan made a great comment to me earlier on my community tab, which is Chantel will never get that 100,000K plaque thing that Charlie Gold does have and so many other people do. Chantel, it's like 0. So she where is Mr. Lozenge? Don't start coughing. I'm gonna get the other comments. Hang on. Yeah, so she's not going to get that 100,000. She's down to 0. And guess what? Here's a prediction from me. You're going to see her make up with Nader real fast. Because I said, all those charges were horseshit. And of course, I'm telling the investigator person that I don't want to do it now. And and then a few weeks from now you'll hear, I just heard from the investigator person, they're not pursuing it. Yeah, Chantel, whatever, it's always fake. Cherry Mitha, hi. FBRC, hello. AL, hello. She's yeeted, yes she is. Karu Ross, our bad enthusiast, thank you, Karu Ross, for coming by. Ponder, I've been on this and your reaction, good. But I'm on this and your comments, you can have your comments over here. She must be in a panic. Crave Rave, the bitch is gone. Yeah, I wanted to put on there the bitch is gone. It just that probably would have, I don't know, caused problems or something. Let's see. Hello, 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 hello. Just I'd like to get all the comments in here. Hello, 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 hello. See that cat? Squeegee B brought the cat in. Thank you. Hi, sweets. Yes, it is. It is. It is. Rita, hello, hello. Angeli in the loo. They can go back to port. The Pequod can go back to port. I have one. The Pequod can go back to port. I don't know what that means. Well, tell us what it means. Going as fast as I can. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I'll get to Yab in a moment. Hello. Oh, that's right. So D, this is really you, because usually it's D Higgins, just the letter. So you're a channel member, so I know it's really you. So hey, thanks for coming by. And once I get up ahead of steam here, you can come on live with me if you want. And yeah, we could just imagine she's begging right now. Yeah, she would have. Yeah. So Patreon setting up. Netflix. Well, she's gonna make up with Natter now. She's got to get back the heck back on before everybody starts to forget about her. Off you go, Chantel. That's right. Change it to D. Oh, you changed it. Okay. Okay, so we know it's you. We know it's you. Well, she'll be back. Just it won't be monetized, right? Because she was taken down specifically for severe or multiple violations of the nudity and sexual content policy. So if you take somebody down with false copyright strikes, you can fight back and you're back. Yet if YouTube decides to take you down for violating the community guidelines, that's another thing, and especially if it's for sexual material, and it was involving minors. And that's another thing. But the reason why I got this background is because I was going to do a reaction. I already had something that was already almost done. I was going to tell everybody to go check out Charlie Gold's great reaction. And I might still do it. So I had some short clips of Charlie Gold's fantastic reaction she did. And I was going to say, look, check out a few minutes. I had Charlie Gold's logo all the way through the footage, show respect, and say, just go over there and watch the whole thing. Because when Chantel, let me get, okay, I got to remember, let me write down. Of course, I don't have a pen. Oh, here's a pen. I want to get a few more comments. Yeah. So you have a celebratory crab there, and party favors. That's good. Yeah. Oh, what Dan said one too? Am I missing? Oh, I'm way back in the comments. Somebody says it's super. Well, I hope you're all looking at the. Oh, there's Rose Thorne. Pete is freaking out that Mom lost his job. No silver. That's right. Dan said that earlier. Saying hi to Rose. Somebody said Dan sent one. I'm looking for a super chat from Dan. I don't see. Well, it couldn't have disappeared. Yeah. I bet she canceled HelloFresh. These comments are funny. Oh, shoot. Hang on. Okay, hang on. Let me back up. I'm trying to find it. Okay, there's Squeegee Bees. First thing this morning. I'm looking. 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 Well, I'm gonna. If somebody said he did, then he did. DC Media Girl. Oh, it's a Moby Dick reference. Glad to have DC Media Girl come by. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And hey, look, DC Media Girl, you're gonna enjoy this. Look, I'm taking over. I'm the support group leader because fucking Yaba doesn't go on camera anymore, right? And she did thumbnail on one of those fat girl sisters that showed the leg was all like exploding and shit. That was really explicit shit. So that's what Yaba's gonna show, and she doesn't go on camera. Well, the set is mine. The set's mine now. Support the team group leader is me because I say so. I'm taking it. And well, if I missed it or something, let me super chat. Dan has also super chatted me in the past before, so Super Chat Kid! Super Chat Kid! Thanks, Dan, for sending whatever you did. I can't find it. I don't know where it is. You super chatted me before anyway, so Super Chat Cat says bless you back. Meow, meow, meow. Dan, thanks. Wow. Thank you very much, Dan. And Squeegee B. Well, I could get in on this, the termination question. Yes, it is a celebration. Who said that? Apple Cat. Get up there, Super Chat Cat. Super Chat Kate! Super Chat Kate! Thanks for blessing us, Squeegee B! We hope to bless you back! Super Chat Kate! Super Chat Kate! Super Chat! I can't. Thanks, Squeegee B! She said to delete my channel. She said she didn't care. Wonder if she cares now. Wow! Thank you! Wow! Wow! Thanks! Wow! Wow! Squeegee B! Wow! Thank you very much, Super Jack Cat and Squeegee B. That's right, you're a mod too. Yeah, now we know it's you. Can you appeal a termination? One time years ago, somebody took something I had up down with false copyright strikes. You can fight back and come back from that. Yet what she was taken down for was severe or multiple violations of nudity and sexual content. Now we already know that she shows up and she flashes her bare ass and everything else, and then she goes, "Oops!" Like when she doxes people and says, "Oops." We know her personality. She's filled with insults and says, "Oh, sorry, I didn't mean it." And when she was squawking about some other girl that has an Omegle channel, and she was just terrible to her, all these horrible comments, and then she says, "Oh, well, I called her a C word, and oh well, I guess I shouldn't. She's always giving herself permission to be horrible and never really apologizing for it. So in this case, with her getting a channel taken down with something involving a minor, yeah, I don't think she's coming back. And as Dan said earlier, Chantel has been reduced to zero. Like she's never going to get that 100,000 K plaque that was so important to her. And hello, Teddy Bear. Hey, Rose. And the comments, I got to push forward a little bit. Lamoni, she has 2 other channels. She will be back. It was Lamoni that suggested to me. You'll soon see her on Pizza's channel, and you'll soon see her on Natter's channel. Because one time in the past, I know that you can have a channel terminated while your other channels are still there. So here's a prediction from me. You're going to see her make up with Natter real quick. She's going to be on the Natter channel. Or she could just stay. She could just stay with Pete's at the townhouse. So it's a little bit of a lull, yet she's going to be back. Then again, she might be poisoned to those other channels. So, wait a minute. Bet she's going to be back with Natter real quick. Well, if we can see her again on Pete's, maybe I'll pull that back. I'm pulling back. I'm not predicting she's going to be with Natter again very soon because she might be poisoned everything she touches now. Rax channels. Hello, Lynn. That's right. She's starting at 0. And I don't think that given her long history, because like Rose, you were the one always telling me that, and it was right, that she doesn't get taken down because she's a moneymaker for herself and for others. And the little bone of disagreement that we had was I felt that, yeah, you're right. I agree with you. It's just that Chantel is not that big of a channel. And there are so many other channels that are so much more profitable than she is. So I always said that she was vulnerable. I just didn't think they would have wiped her out completely, and they did. I thought they would have started with demonetization. And so Chantel, knowing her history of always pushing it and getting away with it, like she's already gone nude on camera and she doesn't care. She's done the illegal drugs on camera. She doxes people regularly. Then she just goes, "Oops, I didn't." And she finally went over the edge by talking to a minor and talking to the minor without checking on his age. And as the lawyers say, because I'm still going to get into Yaba too. There's a reason why I took her backdrop. What she did was predatory. It was. Charlie Gold was right, and I agree with Charlie Gold. If it means anything, I agree with her before this decision from YouTube came. It was predatory, and Yaba was silent on the whole thing. I was going to make a reaction saying Yaba supports predatory Chantel, and now everything's changed because Chantel's just gone, right? And so that was it. She was going into a teenager website, and Charlie Gold had the footage. There was like 5 seconds where it said there's 18 plus and there's going to be 13-year-olds in here with parental permission. Of course, who's policing that? So Chantel looked at that screen for 5 seconds because Charlie Gold watched it in real time, and she clocked the footage that she got. And as the lawyers say this, or judges also say it in their verdicts, quote, "You knew or ought to have known," close quote. That's it. So like Chantel said when she was talking about the kid exposing himself, she called it the wiener. She says, "That's not my fault." Just like that. And I was going to do a reaction to it. And she said, "That's not my fault." And I was going to say, you can just see the petulant little brat that she is. And she's always been getting a free ride her whole life. And it's like, what, anywhere from $12,000 to $15,000 a month? Not my fault. Like, good luck on OnlyFans, because you've pretty much given up everything that you have to show in the first month for $5 because the nude started a couple days ago. It gets renewed tomorrow on the 10th. And so that's all she's got to bring to the table. And so it was a few days ago she starts doing real nudes. And so getting back to what the lawyers say, you knew or ought to have known. So let's say that she would have got. I know the comments must be getting way ahead of me. Well, I hope you guys are digging your own comments. I hate to just fly over them. It's just that there's so many. There's 121 in here. I can't. I love the comments. You guys are awesome with the comments. You make the show much better. Yeah. Her binge last night was her last supper. No more DoorDash. Oh, Max, you love Chantel. Oh, Max. So, yeah. So there's so many comments here that I love them. It's just that I got to push forward. So I hope you guys are digging your own comments, because you should, because they're awesome comments. And so what she did was predatory. She moved into a teenager website, and this is how I would have handled it if I was a judge. You've been on YouTube for years. You have relied upon YouTube for your income. It's a handsome income, and so you knew, or you ought to have known, given the length of experience you had when you were confronted with that welcome page that said 18 plus 13-year-olds with parental permission. You knew that you were going into a website that had kids. And then when you went in there and you confronted the first kid, he said it was 17, and she's typing "show bobs," which is sexual. And then she goes further, and then she runs into the boy, because he can't even buy cigarettes or drive a car. She runs into the boy, who looks about anywhere from 12 to 14. And, what are you doing at the age? Chantel will be 38 on the 28th of this month. So she's virtually like, a couple weeks away from being 38. What are you doing 38 years of age with years and years of experience on YouTube and your porno platform, you porno performer, that you're going in to talk to a teenager website, and you're starting to speak with a boy, and you don't say, whoa, stop. You keep going in. And then he exposes himself live on YouTube on footage that she was live streaming without his permission. Yeah, so she essentially produced, I don't want to say it. Let's just say she produced underage erotic material on her channel is what she fucking did. And she went in looking for more after she went through the first one, who was 17. That's goddamn predatory. You're fucking wrong, Yaba. You're an asshole, Yaba. And so Yaba did no reaction attacking Chantel for her predatory actions. She ran a stupid so-called let's clear things up, with which she dragged Charlie Gold in the chat. And Yaba, Sam, and her mods allowed Charlie Gold to be dragged in the chat. And she didn't stop for a moment and say that, yeah, this is predatory. She skipped over it. She pushed it, trying to make it sound that like a fake account of Negs that she was referencing. She said, oh, he's using the P word, the pedophile word. And some other she was talking about nobodies, right? Because that's the way she wanted to deal with the issue, as this being predatory. It was predatory, and she didn't bother reacting to it. There was no thumbnail in Chantel as a predator. And I agree with Charlie Gold. I said it was predatory. I said that she was. I did manage to get a live in before this happened, that she lost her channel. I said, you did talk about a kid in a sexual way while it was happening. And then when it was over, she was still talking about it in a sexual way. That was full on predatory behavior, and I'm glad that I'm on the right side of history, right? So, Yaba, you're a fucking idiot. It was predatory. We're right, you're wrong, and YouTube agreed with us, right? Fuck you, Yaba. I had to get that down. I'm just looking at where to pick up on the comments, because there's so many comments. Yeah, that's a good one. She did it to herself. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's right. You see, we all understood what it was, you know? So Yaba was trying to make it about this fake Negs account that was using the very bad P word. And she was trying to make it about some other channel that's called GG, which I'm pretty sure I know what it is. I don't want to raise that because I don't have any history and I never have watched that channel. So Yaba was using a straw man argument and attacking these two dummies that were using the bad P word and lumping it all in with predator. And Charlie was right to say it was a predatory act. And if you're intelligent or at least honest, and if you're both, that's the chronology. Chantel went in, she encounters a 17-year-old. She already went through the warning page. It's like, stop there. She went further in and engaged. Boy, he was from anywhere from 12 to 14. He exposes himself. Yeah, channel gone. So I'm on the right side of history with Charlie and others. That was a predatory act. And YouTube agrees with us. Chantel's gone. And also, given that she's gone for a very serious item, it's pretty, not much chance of her, getting that channel back. Oh, look, I love stomping my own trolls. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Hang on. Where's the button? Where's the button? There it is. Okay, one more time. Cheryl, okay, why don't you go fucking bees, all right? Why don't you go bees? Or why don't you go lick your wounds on the fucking Yaba channel and say that this wasn't a predatory act on Chantel's part and that YouTube is wrong. No, YouTube's right. So, Goodbye. Yeah, I guess she still thinks she's a teenager. Anyway, that doesn't give her the permission. Yeah, that's it. You know, I don't want to say those words. She actually produced some of what you say there. She actually did. Now, she didn't direct the kid to do that, yet she went in past the 17-year-old and she kept it because she's looking for more sensational material for her channel, for more money. I mean, back when she was like a normal mukbang channel, she could set up the shot and it set up the food. It takes some work and you have to engage the audience and blah, blah, blah. Remember back in the day when she do beauty bite, and now she just sits there high on fucking dope and you're right. So she wants it fast and easy. She did. That's what she produced. Yeah, her chat was screaming at her. Ask for the age. Get out of this. And yeah, if a man had done that here in Ontario, Canada, the police would be at the door. She is sick. She is sick. Yeah, she saw it. It happened live when she was streaming the Omegala into YouTube. And she wasn't telling the kid that she was streaming him live onto her content. And then she's using YouTube to publish it with. That would be nice if it did. Yes. Amanda Dawn, you're still mad at Yaba. How old are you? Okay, I'm glad you brought this up because I'm not afraid of any comments. And you actually used to be on my channel quite a bit, and this is the last fucking time you're on my channel. The reason why is because when Yaba was doing that stupid fake reaction all about the bad P word, which is what Charlie never said, she said predator, and at the same time, Yaba was ignoring the predator word. What she was trying to do is she was trying to color Charlie with the same brush, and Yaba and Sam and the mods all allowed Charlie to get dragged in the comments. Okay. And one of the things that Yaba said was that, oh yeah, go ahead, make the P word mean nothing. Don't accuse people of things they are not. She said I was just like Negs. That's what Yaba said. She says I'm just like Negs because I phoned the Adonis grocery store. And she says I was a degenerate like Negs. So Yaba does the same fucking thing to me, what she's saying that others were doing to Chantel. Okay, you got that, Amanda Dawn? You stupid jackass. I'm not like Negs. I phoned a grocery store, a third party, because it was the middle of a pandemic, and all the Canadian grocery stores have signs on them that say, if you're sick, don't come in here. Also, I know my civil property rights. I used to, I don't want to talk about politics. Yeah, I will. I ran for the Libertarian Party. We all about property rights. You don't. Fucking idiot. And because Yaba said that shit about me and said I'm just like Negs, and he called me a degenerate for phoning the fucking store when I'm nothing like Negs, that continues to hurt my channel. Okay. And she did it to me because I had done something by phoning Adonis that would have restricted Chantel from producing a little bit more extra content. Okay. That's why. Because what she did to me continues to hurt me to this very fucking day. It's not a childish thing, you stupid jackass. Now you can get the fuck off my channel permanently. Where's the button? There it is. Goodbye. Yeah, she has become weird. Yeah, but it has become weird. And I was watching the Charlie live, and you know, Charlie's a lady. Like somebody asked, like, is there something going on between you? Yeah, but she says, no, we don't have no beef. They're not going to take each other on specifically in name. And yeah, what Yaba did was allow Charlie to get dragged in the chat. And if you were there for it, it's all still there. Okay, truth. And in Yaba's chat, if you raise something she doesn't like, she's all over it. So she allowed Charlie to get dragged in that chat. Yeah, Yaba's only worried about saving her job. And I remember because I went through Charlie's live. Charlie said, "Do the math. I do a reaction a week. She's got other gigs for money. Yaba's on there every day or every other day, 2 hours every day or every other day. That's her gig. You see, Yaba's got to go back to working in the filling station now. And I went through the Yaba reaction where all she ran was a single picture of that movie, The Stupids, implying that it, if you agree with the predatory accusations, which are true, that you're stupid. So she just talked over a single picture of that stupid Tom Arnold movie, The Stupids. And yeah, that's what she said. Yaba said, "Oh, I can produce content that'll hold an audience." Bullshit. She did a true crime video, and she's talking in the dark. It's like, "Hey, everybody, hey, I'm gonna do a true crime thing, and everybody's asleep, and I gotta talk like this." So she's in the dark, and then she runs sensational news footage that other people shot and produced on big news channels about some sensational true crime thing where some guy who was a minor TikTok star or something, or YouTube, what the hell was he? I think it was TikTok. He did impersonations of Al Pacino and others, and he thought his wife was cheating on him, and he comes and he kills the wife. And so Yab is running 100% professionally produced news footage, and she's talking over top of it. She just removed, and then he did this, and then he did that. That's garbage content, Yaba. Because like every once in a while, I watch a YouTube video about celebrities that I like that might have passed away, and they say, "Oh, and this happened, this happened, this happened." And I'm like, "Why is this video so bad?" I went and I checked. People are reading the Wikipedia about these celebrities that I like, and making like a video about their lives, and they're just reading Wikipedia over still photographs. It's garbage. That's what Yaba does too. It's the same thing. She's just reading the news copy over top of a tragic, true crime story. She think that's what the people are going to show up for that. Fucking garbage. She was terminated for serious and or multiple violations of YouTube's policy involving nudity and sexual material. That's right. Good point. You guys are great in the comments. She's already 4/5 naked as it is, and so she dresses up like that, and then goes to go talk with a site that allows 13-year-olds to be on it. That's also predatory too. It was totally predatory. And that's why Yaba didn't react to it. She just moved right on. I had already gone to her channel and I had scrolled underneath. There was no footage of what had happened. And there was no footage after she did her thing called The Stupids. Like, we're all stupid. No, fuck, Abby, you're stupid. You don't know what a real predatory act is. And you'll do anything to protect. She must be deep in debt, right? Or she doesn't want to work at the filling station anymore, Or maybe she's lost her touch when it comes to hunting possum in the morning, because without that, she doesn't eat. It was totally predatory. Yeah. Yeah. Chantel's already given everything away. Yeah. And usually Chantel can always tell everybody to go fuck off and get away with it. I mean, because yeah, she really had to push it, and then she finally did. And yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Thank you, Moo. Yeah, she's a celebrity. Yeah. She really believes she's a celebrity. Well, she's no celebrity now. There's that great name that I like, Anna Nicole Smith. Yes. And that's what a judge would have said if it would have been in front of him. He would have said, quote, you knew or you ought to have known, close quote. So Chantel's saying, I didn't see it. I didn't know. No, you had that welcome page open for 5 seconds. And if you want to say, it's not my fault, no, you knew or you ought to have known. And that's all you have to say. Yeah, bye, Cheryl. Yeah, that's another excellent point. You guys are great. You guys are great. If that did get out there, that would embarrass YouTube. Dang right. Yeah, I would have liked the monetization first. I always said that. That would have been hilarious because she would have been as angry as a hornet and begging for money for to be sent to other sources. Well, if it involves minors, I guess they don't take that first step. They take the second step. Terminated. Oh yeah, yeah. She might still get it for this month. I called the 8th of the month the rollout. I don't know if the other people call it that. That lets you know how much you're going to get on the 21st, 22nd, 23rd. And I haven't gotten a rollout. I get a few $100. That's what I get. So I haven't gotten the rollout yet. And I'm in Canada, Ontario, the same as Chantel. Yeah. Everybody was taking a stand. And Yaba was taking a seat because all she cares about is her income. This is what Yaba was afraid of, right? She's got such a sweet deal. She rolls out of bed, 2.5 hours of chatter and babble like a morning zoo, and then she rolls back into bed. And at some time in the middle of the month, she gets an AdSense payment for about $6,000 American. And she's looking to rely on that. She's probably gonna get a new truck. She probably wants to get out of the trailer. She's got 3 kids. She doesn't want anybody taking a step to do away with that income. Do you think she's going to get $6,000 a month now doing her little true crime stories? No. And she doesn't even go on camera anymore. That's why I'm the support group leader. You see, Yaba thinks she invented reaction channels. She thinks she invented Chantel reaction channels. And she thinks she invented support groups. Those are all way before Yaba. She doesn't own them. So yeah, I was taking a stand. Charlie Gold was taking a stand. Others folks were taking a stand. And Yaba was taking a seat because she didn't want this income to disappear. Yeah. She continued talking about it after she knew that he was a minor. And that's just more sensational content for Chantel. And like every second or third day, she's always talking about poop. And like I wonder, it's like, oh, come on, not all. No, yeah, she was. When she was on her way to get the iMac, because I'm an Apple geek, and my iMac video didn't even get 1,000 views. So I put all the Apple stuff in there, the Apple iMac history and all that stuff. And I went over when she was driving to go get Burger King. She was telling another poop story. And I said, here we go again. I said, just leave it. Just leave it. I'm already late. She already got the iMac and set it up. Everybody moves on. It's like, hurry up, do the iMac video. She was telling another poop story. Another poop story like this. Like Sunny. Like there's Sunny. There. I'm still catching up with your comments, guys. Good comment, Nan. Oh, she's appealing now. No way. Like she was already getting away with it by being dirty on a YouTube channel and pushing it over the top. Anything involving minors. What can she say? You let her back on. Like if she had just flashed herself And YouTube said, "That's it." And she says, "Look, I promise I'll stop doing that. Give me another chance." And what's the most she's going to do? Flash herself again? No, you can't let somebody come back in after 200 here. Smash the like. Consider subscribing. I'm the new support group leader of YouTube for Chantel Materials, because you can't go on and on about somebody who's overweight and other people who are overweight and show explicit. I mean, when I said explicit, but did a reaction to some 1,000-pound sister thing, and it showed her big fat leg, and it had all the sores on it and stuff. It's just really disgusting, and that was unnecessary. And so, if you're going to show graphic photos of a fat woman's enormous leg just bursting into sores and all that other gross stuff, and yet you won't come on camera yourself, you're not a support group leader. You're a follower. The leaders are here. That's why I took her backdrop. It's mine. You'll never see her backdrop again anyway. She's not going to go live anymore. So fuck her, for a variety of reasons. And yeah, so anything involving minors, there's not much of an appeal that she can make. Yeah, she did. She did. She said he was like two-handing it and other things. It's like it takes a few days for YouTube to get all their ducks in a row, and they did. Yeah, that's what she said when she threw me under the bus. She used someone else's reaction to me that dug up my old food game channel that I was doing for laughs, and Yabba didn't even have the balls to go on camera to throw me under the bus. And one of the things that Yabba said was like, "We're trying to do our jobs here." And Chantel is entering a grocery store while she's sitting here coughing. You know how Chantel coughs like a toddler. Just looks right at you. And she said she was horking up brown and yellow phlegm, and she goes into a grocery store. Well, yeah, but doesn't know, yet she should have known. I don't know how they do it in hillbilly land. Here in Canada, all the grocery stores have got a sign on them say, if you're sick or if you've got anything close to COVID symptoms, don't come in here. And Chantel marches right in. She doesn't care. So I phoned the store and I said, she's shooting a live video in your store. I said it was just a live video and I didn't talk about COVID, because if I would have started talking about COVID, I would have confused the manager. So I said, there's somebody in there shooting live video, and I kept it simple. And he told her to stop, and that was it. And for that, Yabba refers to me as a degenerate. And that continues to hurt my channel to this very day. And that's why I'm pissed off at her. It's not like she said I was a stupid asshole. That'd be fine. All right? I can let that go. Yet she was wrong about this whole Chantel thing. And there's no reason why I can't use her as a lolcow now. And I'm going to. Just getting your comments happening. Hey, JB. Teddy bear. Yeah, she's got a temper. Well, she's condoning predatory behavior because she never stood up and gave proper crap to Chantel for what she did. She was staying silent on it because she wanted to protect her income. And you can't be a support group leader and be too chicken shit to go on camera. So let's see what her temper says about that. Just like this. Clickety click, Barbara Trick. Her backdrop belongs to me. Oh, hell yes. If it was a man, forget it. That's right, ban evasion. So maybe she can't go to Natter and she can't go to Pete's. She might, destroy those channels immediately. They get taken down too. I'm glad Foodie Booty's gone. Yeah. She told a story I was going to react to. That when she was a little girl, there was another little girl that was spreading stories about her having stinky feet. So she picked up an electrical cord, the big heavy orange one, and smashed her across the face with it. And she said, "Well, now that girl and I are friends." It's like, well, those are two people that don't add up to too much. If that's how you make friends. Yeah, she's got a temper. Fuck her temper. Her backdrop belongs to me. Look, I've even got the chair. I even got the chair. Of course, Yaba. Look, take a look at this. Look, everything's here. Yaba doesn't get up and leave, does she? And I got the whole backdrop. See how it's different here and different here? It doesn't repeat. I didn't just take a half and repeat it. I got the whole thing. And she never leaves her chair. How did I manage to do that? Adios, Shantroll. Yeah, very simple. Truth. Thanks for coming by. Uh-huh. Yes. Thanks for coming by. Veganista. Really? Rose, if you could terminate your last paycheck at 4... Okay, guys, let me check, because I've been checking all day. Let me check. ADSE for AdSense. There's nothing in. I've been checking yesterday and today. I just checked my AdSense, and I'm in Ontario, Canada, just like Chantel is. There's been no... Actually, Rose, today is just, I call it the rollout day. Yesterday was the rollout day, and today's the rollout day too. So it lets you know how much you're going to get. So not only has the payment not been made, it hasn't even been, they haven't even told you what you're going to get. So I just checked mine. And again, I'm in Ontario, Canada, as is Chantel. She's only 3 hours away from me. And they haven't even said what you're going to get. It's still showing up all bupkis. It doesn't show anything. So Chantel is going to lose it. She's not going to get her last payment. You know, that would make sense too, because that's money that YouTube can keep for itself. Wow. Excellent comment, Rose Thorne. If you get terminated, your last paycheck is forfeited. Chantel just lost about $15,000 abruptly, and there's no more coming. Isn't that great? Well, I wish I had a bottle of champagne. If I had known this was coming, I would have ordered it in for something. The cheapest one I could get. At least I would have had something, pop, yeah, champagne. Well, this is another good comment. I remember Chantel said way back that if she was ever terminated, she would bring a lawsuit against YouTube because it's discrimination against fat people. It's not discrimination against fat people. They got hungry chick on YouTube, hungry fat chick on YouTube, and of course those fat sisters, whatever. I don't watch any others. I'm not even aware what the hell is going on. I know hungry fat chick I'll watch every once in a while, and you can't just say you're going to sue somebody and have them tremble in their boots. You got to have a case to bring. And YouTube is a private company. They allow their real employees in California to be overweight. You think they turn anybody away? YouTube is a big, successful, always in the public arena company. So you know that their employees in their real offices have got to include everybody, all colors, all gender orientations, people who are skinny and people who are heavy, young, old. You know they got to have everybody there. So for Chantel to say, I will sue if they ever terminated my channel based on its fat shaming, Chantel, you can't bring a claim for that. It's ridiculous. Furthermore, you can't just... Could you imagine Chantel trying to bring a superior court claim against YouTube by herself with no money? I really laughed. It made me cough. Now we will see if Chantel is really going to sue YouTube for discrimination. Oh yeah. I remember. Did you catch her last live? I can't remember her last live about the future of her channel. I can remember when she was eating stuffed poppers or something. It was about 9 months ago. So she was stuffing herself with a fake background of like a beautiful home, and somebody asked her future for the next 5 years, and she says, "I'm just going to keep doing these mukbangs." Well, she didn't last 5 years more. She's gone too. Yeah. You got to start by... You see, this is hilarious. We're having fun here. We don't even have any footage to work with. We got 215 here. It's fantastic. Glad to have you here. Please consider subscribing while you're here. Yabba hurt my channel a lot. I'm still trying to rebuild it. I'm the new support group team leader for YouTube and Foodie Beauty Matters. It belongs to me now. And consider subscribing. Give it a thumbs up. This is hilarious. I wonder if she got her Starbucks this morning, because it happened at like what? About 5 a.m. It happened at around 5 a.m. So, here's Yabba. Well, I have to go make another, let's see, it's about 12, 15 grand a month. If she goes live for about 3 or 4 hours, well, I'm in the mood to make about $600 a day. I'll take it for a 4 hour. And just type in, what are you going to type in? Coffee bees, because that's her titles. It's just bees, star bees, this bees, Starbucks bees. I'm bees for coffee, and then a stupid like that little rat face you make. Oh, Chantel, you're so funny, and then just da 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 da, and then she gets a bucket of sugar, and then it's I wonder if she got her Starbucks this morning, and then when she finally goes offline for the day. Sorry, just for the morning and early afternoon, smoking her lemon Z weed. Oh, well, I just made $600. That was a tough 4 hours to put in. I had to drive and get Starbucks, and then I smoked dope for an hour. That was Chantel's would be saying. That's hilarious. Oh, you're veganista. That's a great comment. You guys are great. We don't even have any footage to work with. This is a great show. I didn't even think to say that. The cats. Chantel right now is mad as hell. She wants to take out everything on everybody. Could you imagine her right now? Storming around the townhouse? And like the cat comes up. Watch you shut up! Shut up! I don't have time for this right now. You know how much you cost me that fucking vet? That was $400. You're not worth it. Yeah. Worry for the cats. Yeah. And as Rose said earlier, Chantel's not going to get her money this month. That's right. Now we got a concern for the cats. Well, you guys are fantastic with the comments. All you got to do is share the comments. And because I was a fan of Foodie Beauty since before she went bad, like to me, I always said she was a halfway funny mukbanger, and I liked the channel. It wasn't one of my favorite channels. My favorite channels are one of my favorite channels are Healthy Junk Food with JP and Julia. They're fabulous. I watch them all the time. and I bought some of their merch. I have a healthy junk food mask, which I lost in my move over here. They're great. Matt Stoney, he's getting a little bit of a sellout because he just did one where he did a challenge against somebody, and the loser has to shave their head off. And I knew who was going to win. Matt Stoney wins. The other guy shaves his head off, shaves his hair off. He's like, oh, how dramatic! Like I even care. So anyway, it's still a fun channel. Those are the foodie channels. The food game channels that I like. Dame Drops, he's fun too. So Chantel was never a favorite. I like food channels. I think they're funny. And she used, because of your comment, KK's Corner, she would tell, when she was telling her dirty stories, her story times, where her channel was starting to get, bad, she would tell stories that were erotic in nature, involving her when she was a minor, and she would be talking with other kids. It's like, Chantel, I asked, how are you talking about this stuff with your story times and still keeping your channel? Well, I guess she had to actually interact with a minor, exposing himself on her channel, and now her channel is gone. Gone. Thanks, Teddy Bear. I'd put a bunch of teddy bears in the chat for you right now if my hands weren't all doing stuff on the keyboard and everything. Bye-bye, Buffalo. Had to know this is what would sink her. Bye-bye, rat face. Yeah, and after she did her predatory acts towards minors on that thing, and Charlie Gold was on it immediately with Twitter posts and a great reaction. I said that Charlie Gold's reaction was the best Chantel reaction ever. Yeah, that was when Chantel started filling her community tab with cat pictures and saying, oh, should I go buy a Lexus? Just things to trigger people and get them off the subject. And she also did a live where she said she was going to start doing the normal mukbangs again. And that was all just her backpedaling. And she also dropped the charges after that too. So she was just trying to divert attention from what she had just done. And it didn't work. It didn't work. So thanks to Charlie Gold for calling Chantel a predator, and thumbs down to fucking Yaba trying to downplay it. Thumbs down on Yaba. By the way, Yaba, your set belongs to me. And I know you don't have the balls to come back and use your own set, go on camera. So it's mine. It's mine. This belongs to me now. Got it? Because I paid for it. It belongs to me. And again, I tell you, Yaba never leaves the screen. And I got both sides. How did I do that? And I got the chair. So I paid for this when I was a channel member of Yaba. So it's bought and paid for anywhere. This is mine. Lock, stock, and barrel. So again, thumbs up, Charlie Gold, exposing the predatory acts of Chantel. Chantel is gone. Thumbs down on Yaba for downplaying it. Yab's going to have to work at the filling station. Get up extra early. Get up. Wait. I get myself another possum. You stay in the god. Oh, well, there's still some good meat on that one. Yeah, fry it up. Fry it up good. People were on Twitter tagging CNN. Bye-bye, Buffalo. Yes. Blue Dreams misses. She won't get any super chat she receives. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. Just demonetization. Well, yeah. Well, I'm believing Rose Thorne that if you get terminated, you don't get your last payment, which would make sense, right? I mean, that's it. You're terminated. They can't pay somebody who produced material involving a minor. Yeah, she's lucky she lasted as long as she did. Oh, yeah, right. Lots of channels have been taken down for a whole lot less. It is her only gig. And I sent, after she screwed me over, threw me under the bus with no warning, I only sent one email to Yaba. Just one. And you know you got it, honey. And I told Yaba that her music sucked. I told Yaba, you're still cute. And you still got a funny voice. It's very attractive, yet your music sucks. So, hey, Yaba, why don't you pick up your keyboard and go live and show that you got some talent? Or you just buy beats off the internet and talk over them. Is that what you do? For some things, they don't have to warn you. I mean, policy is not the law. YouTube's a private company. They have a policy. Their policy is not the law of the United States or Canada or Europe. So, and given the nature of what she did, yeah, take it down. That's right. Fuck Yaba. Fuck Yaba. I love it. That's a perfect expression you got right there. Yeah, fuck Yaba. Fuck Yaba. I got your backdrop, Yaba. You think we're gonna get Yaba tomorrow morning? Support group meeting. I'm back. You know what? She does come back. I'm gonna get the footage, run it, and I'm gonna put KFC buckets all in the front. Yeah, because I'm paying extra for StreamYard. I can have the background, I can have the front ground, I got the green screen, everything. Yeah. And you know what's gonna be funny if she comes back tomorrow morning? We're gonna know that I forced her to do it. Oh yeah, that's right. The VI Beezers are gone. All the Beezers. Teddy Bear, thanks very much. Yeah, they went full Monty. They took the channel. Yeah, that's what I said in the live that I did. I did a live, and I was reacting to her saying that she had dropped the charges and she was all being fake and everything. And yeah, and that's why, guys, I'm gonna tell the investigator guy that I don't want to do that. And I froze it and I filled her face with the whole screen. I said, yeah, how get the hell out of here. Go get a job. You're talking sexually about a minor. I said, get the fuck out of here. So I'm on record of being on the right-hand side of history. I said that in my live. I told her off for what she'd done. I'm on the right-hand side of history for this. Yeah. Yeah, she was. Yeah. 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 Yep. Yes, finally. You guys are great. Thanks for that comment. That's right. She had painted herself into a corner. It used to be just a fun mukbang channel. And she painted herself in a corner. It has to be more and more and more sensational, more sensational, more sensational, more sensational. And it's like, oh, and now she's gone into a teenager website and she walked right past the first 17-year-old. And then she got, there she is in lingerie. She's got like, the guy looked around like from 12 to 14 and she got him in front of her. And it's like, bitch, stop. Don't even talk. And he's the one that exposed himself to her. And she enjoyed talking about it after the fact. And you see, Chantel has been led to believe for years now that all she has to do is dirty delete and it's gone. It's not gone. Like, let's say she had threatened somebody important. You think the police couldn't find that? I mean, just because she says delete, it's got to still be there. That's my feeling, right? Because YouTube is a private company. They don't have to disclose to me or you or anybody else what their true policies are. And I believe they have to have the footage. So Chantel has been following that. As long as she dirty deletes, it's okay. It doesn't come back. Even though other people have the footage and say, look at this, she can just dirty delete. I'm sure they still had it. And she kept upping the ante. Once you become a sensational channel, you have to take another step and another step and another step. Yep. Yeah, she kept talking about, well, it's a child, you know. The kid's not even old enough to drive. Llama love. Mwah. Llama's quiet, so he just kind of gets in there and does that, and then he leaves. Well, I don't see her making the same money on OnlyFans because her audience comes from YouTube, and that's why they know her. And it's just for the freak value that she's so heavy. I mean, it's not like Chantel could pick up and go to Los Angeles and become a porno performer. And so, you know, whenever people tell her to hold back and improve and change things, her attitude towards everyone is to F off. And all throughout her life, that, you know, people are always caving into her. And for a personality such as hers, she gets a kick out of telling everybody off and telling everybody where to go. And I guess she really believed, because she's always getting her way. You know, that she said she was going to sue them based on based upon discrimination against fat people, like, as if. Yeah, a despicable excuse for a human. I always said that, you know, she wasn't human. She's not even an animal, because I got more respect for cats and squirrels than I do for Chantel. And because animals don't lie, Chantel to me was below that, a creature. And she was a despicable excuse for a human. Yeah, you know, you saw that live. You saw that live when it happened. Somebody else that saw it. That was awful. Truth, dang right. That's Llama Love, the magic llama. Yep. Somebody raised that earlier. Veganista raised that. I'm worried about the cats too, because Chantel's angry, and as Rose said, Chantel's not going to get her payment for this month. Today's the 9th, so Chantel was probably expecting another $12,000 to $15,000 in another, what, 13 days, 14 days, 2 weeks from now. Yeah, that's right. It's great that we got like 225, 240. We got more than 200 here. please subscribe. You know, I don't hate the United States of America. I've always said on my channel that I appreciate the opportunity the United States provides here for Canadians and Europeans and everybody to have an opportunity to make a couple bucks here on YouTube. There's nothing in Canada like it. And Pete's always said how he hates the United States. Chantel allowed him to say it. And when Chantel went to the United States about, I don't know, a week ago, whatever it was, she's saying she doesn't like the United States. So I've never said anything bad about the USA. Their constitution is actually stronger than the one in Canada. So I don't know. Maybe you're responding to a comment that somebody else made, because I haven't read all the comments because there's so many of you here providing comments. And if I read them all, I wouldn't be able to catch up. So if people make a comment and they don't see that I'm paying attention to it, and it takes me, 30 minutes to get to a comment as they go by. So I haven't said anything bad about the United States ever. I've just praised them for the opportunity they have here. And yeah. Yeah, that would be cool if possible. Well, Teddy Bear's a mod. You can put it up. Yeah, you cannot film in stores. Well, that would be interesting. Then again, you think that the kid that did it probably wouldn't want to tell his parents that he did it. Yeah, but isn't grown. That stupid story she was telling about smacking somebody in the face with a wrapped up extension cord. So somebody says you have stinky feet when you're a little kid, and you wrap up a heavy orange. That's what she said. It was the orange one, the heavy orange extension cord, and smack somebody in the face with it. I can see smacking on the back of the head or smacking somebody in the butt with that thing. You don't try to blind somebody by smacking them in the face with a coiled up orange extension cord. Yeah, but ain't grown. That's correct. Yeah, she sure do. I used to think she was funny. I didn't know she was evil too. Well, maybe not evil. She's just desperate. It's either that or hunt more possum and have to go work at the filling station. Well, seriously, that because I phoned a grocery store, she said that I was a degenerate and just like Negs. So what she was saying with her really boring piece of shit reaction called, I got to clear some things up. And she was saying she was raising the bad P word, not predator. Charlie Cole never said predator. So she raised the bad P word and let Charlie get dragged in the chat. And what was it? I just forgot what point I was going to make. Usually I'm not a morning person. What? Yeah, that was. I just remember what I was going to say. She's just desperate to protect her income, and I phoned a grocery store. I didn't do anything like Negs does. So what she said about me continues to hurt my channel to this day. So I got 217 people on. Hit the subscribe button. Help me get back up there in the YouTube algorithm. The cockroach is gone. Well, I wouldn't care if Chantel were to drive into a tree and have an argument and have the tree win the argument. Less money to binge and do drugs. Actually, that's another good point. Even though this isn't what you said, this is the idea I got from you. She's probably hitting the drugs super hard today and driving around totally nuts, and there's nobody to talk to. Huh? Like she's probably losing it and high as F, driving around. Yeah, maybe she does drive into a tree today, and the tree wins the argument. Chantel to me is evil. I wouldn't wish something bad upon her. It's just, if something bad were to happen, I wouldn't give a shit. Yeah, Yaba acts like a bully. She could have talked to me. She didn't. I'm a channel member, and I always send her super chats. Never much cared for Yaba. Well, she just lost a lot of her credibility with this going down. You see, I didn't know she said that because I'm not going to sit through 2.5 hours of Yaba Live like I used to, because I used to be welcome there. And I always super chatted. Not a lot. It was like $5 or $10 every time. And also said she wants people denied medical care if they aren't vaxxed. As a frontline healthcare, I'm greatly offended by that. Told me what Yaba was about. Yeah. And here's another thing Yaba did. You guys might remember it. She said, if you have joined Natter's Facebook, put a 1 in the chat. And I was like, I mean, that sounds funny. Like, if you join his Facebook, put a 1 in the chat. And I was almost going to put a 1 in the chat, even though I hadn't joined his Facebook. I hate Facebook. It's just a big nuisance. And so I was almost going to put a 1 in the chat just as a laugh. Yeah, me too. And so after she asked the question, they had already put their 1s. She turned around and she banned everybody, told them F off or get out of here. Maybe she did say, I can't. What she did do is she banned everybody. So that was a really mean thing to do. So, yeah, she's got a cute accent. I think her looks are cute too. It's just, she's just a mean person. And all she cares about, she didn't care about the Canadians who could have got sick from Chantel being in that grocery store. And so she equated me as being a degenerate for phoning the grocery store as if I'm a stalker. Chantel is 3 hours away from me, okay? I'm not even in the same city. I phoned the grocery store. I didn't phone Chantel. I let them know what she was doing. And for that, Yaba said I was a degenerate and I was just like Negs. And you guys know me. I'm nothing like Negs. Not even the same arena. And what she said as a woman from a much bigger channel to a much smaller channel has been hurting me ever since, because she doesn't take down that video. And so my subs have been going down straight. My views went down and they stayed down. And yeah, and now she says that folks should be denied medical care if they choose not to be vaxxed. Yeah. Yeah, she's she's not who we thought she was. And desperately afraid of losing her income. Glad she's gone too. She did too much shit. Oh, I know what you mean. She aired cheese pizza. She should be charged. She aired CP. And CP stands for 2 words that I'm not going to mention here. Well, that's what she did. She produced cheese pizza by walking in to a site filled with minors. She went through the first one, 17 years old, and she kept walking in. And she found a boy about from 12 to 14 years of age and started talking to him. Stupid cow should not have talked to him at all. And then he surprises her by exposing himself. And then she talks about him sexually after the fact. Talks about his wang. Good riddance, Chantel. Yeah. And you're not getting your last payment. She's probably driving around right now, losing her mind, high on drugs. And imagine spending the last little bit of money she's got left. Yeah, yeah. And Charlie Gold was on it first with Twitter posts and the best. I said it. I actually made a super chat that Charlie Watt was on. I said, that is the greatest Foodie Booty reaction ever, the one that Charlie did. I hope so. Yeah. Yeah, we still got a fun community here. Look, we got 223 people on right now. Sorry to sound like a broken record. Please subscribe. You don't have to hit the notification bell. Just sub up. And we can make fun of Sweetie Snacker, make fun of Amber Lynn. Or we just hang out and have some fun. Like I'm doing silly mukbangs here again. Yeah. Well, you get terminated for something like this. I mean, if she just would have, let's say Chantel would have got really high and just walked around nude and fell asleep on camera nude. She could say, "Oh, I know." She could say that she has a drug problem or something. It's just the footage is there. She went into a teeny bopper website, went past the first 17-year-old, went further on in, and talked to somebody who was about 12 to 14. And he exposed himself. So I don't think she's coming back. YouTube's had it with her because when you involve minors, that might attract attention of the mainstream media. And then it makes it look, well, it would be YouTube condoning such a thing. So I don't think she's coming back. Yeah. Chantel's been evil since childhood. Am I really, really back behind in the... Oh, he talked about it. Negs talked about the fact that he lost his last YouTube paycheck. So Chantel just lost about $12,000 to $15,000. She's not going to get it. I'm really behind in the chat. Whoa, 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 whoa. Water Lily, Water Lily. Well, I hope you guys are digging your own comments because I had to push myself forward. This is about Foodie Beauty. And it's also about the people who condemned Foodie Beauty as being predatory, which I did. Charlie Gold did it first. And it's also about the losers such as Yaba who were silent on it. It didn't go after her for it. It allowed Charlie to get dragged in her chat. Yeah, so this is about Foodie Beauty. Water Lily, Kitty, look at that. Someone sent me a super chat. And I didn't even have to. Well, it's because there's so many comments, right? So Water Lily, you're great in the comments in the most previous episode we had. And thanks for this. And Kitty, Super Chat Kate, Super Chat Kate, thanks for blessing us, Water Lily. Hope to bless you, Egg. Super Chat Kate, Super Chat Kate, Super Chat Kate. Thanks very much, Water Lily. And you were great in the comments last time. And thanks for that. And thanks for helping. Water Lily. Thanks. Thank you, Super Jack Cat. Thank you, Water Lily. I'm sorry I took so long. It just like you guys are awesome in the comments. We're sustaining more than 200 people here. And yeah, so that's why I'm sorry I got to you a little bit late. My apology. Is there let me push right forward. Okay, let's see. So the Water Lily, thanks again. So I'm gonna go from okay, there's a timestamp. There's a timestamp. Water Lily sent me a super chat at 3:10 p.m. It's 3:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm 10 minutes behind you guys. So you're awesome in the comments. I'm trying to read all of them because so many of you are giving me great talking points. Like, Veganista mentioned that she's afraid for the cats. I am too. And Rose reminded us that Chantel is not going to get her most recent payout. And Rose also confirmed it because Negs talked about when he got yeeted, he didn't get his last payout either. So we know it, thanks to the corroboration that Rose provided, that Chantel is not going to get the 12 to 15 grand this month in 2 weeks that she thought she was going to get. And this is her first termination. And like, she's so used to just dirty deleting and just telling everybody to fuck off. Dirty delete, tell everybody to fuck off. And now she's going to be missing around, $12 to $15,000 that she expects is going to show up in about 2 weeks. And so I'm getting all of this from your awesome comments. So I hate to be rude to anybody, especially somebody sent me super chat. So I'm sorry I was late getting to you there. So this super chat came to me at 3:10 p.m. Thanks, Water Lily. The time is 3:22. I'm 12 minutes behind. I'm going to pull forward right to the most recent comment. So if you make a comment that was 12 minutes ago up to where I'm going to get caught up, I'm just going to fly over them. So if there's something you want to reiterate, make the comment again. So I'm going to push forward 12 minutes in the comments and get right up to the top of it. And the most recent comment is Chris Owen. Are you finished too with her being gone? I'm going to react to well, it looks like you got me right there. It's like, well, what are you going to do? I already know I was gonna start doing some little reactions to Sweetie Snacker, which is not all that much fun. Amberlyn, we still have that, and plus, I just like hanging out and doing mukbangs, and I've started doing the mukbangs again because my earlier channel got doxxed, and I'm already doing mukbangs here. I can do that, and we can just hang out. We can do other content. I'm not finished, and I was just bringing on board my guitar. I got to find my harmonica. It's lost in the move. I can do all kinds of other stuff. Yeah, she did film shoppers without their consent. Well, Chantel's got to come back some way because she needs the money. So she might just start up a Patreon. I don't know if we can react to videos on Patreon because certainly Chantel will take all comers who want to sign up for her Patreon. And I guess we could react for her material over there. And so if I want to join up a Patreon for $5 a month to get Chantel material, I could pull it over here and react. I think I can. I don't know for sure, though, really. I mean, we can react to materials in YouTube because it's all the same ecosystem, for lack of a better term. Somebody watch it for 5 years. Rebuild. So we can do other things, we can do other things. If Yaba had any talent, she would put that here. Where is it? You see the keyboard? See the keyboard over there? You see it? See the keyboard? Here. There's the keyboard. See, if Chantel had any talent, if Yaba had any talent, she could take her keyboard and put it up front and play a little song and sing for you. She won't. I told you guys I was already working on the Amber Lynn song. It was like Amber Lynn, Amber Lynn, ooh yeah. So I can do other things. Yabba can't do other things. Yabba won't pull out that keyboard of hers. There it is. There's a keyboard. There's a keyboard. It's all mine now, by the way. Yabba. She won't pull that out and sing for you. You know. So some of us can survive, and some of us probably will not. Look at this. The comments are coming in so fast. I'm getting behind already. I just moved it forward. So again, if anything that I didn't mention in the past 12 minutes, you can raise it again. I'll try to get to it. It's great to have so many comments. Oh, Chantel is evil. Okay, Chantel's evil. She's evil. She's evil. She's manipulative, lying, evil piece of crap. And she's been given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 extra chances in life. She's evil. She's evil. You're not banned. I mean, you can keep talking here. It's just she's evil. Okay. And if you think she's a mess, you be one of the people to keep giving her money. Because guys, I'm so sorry. No. She's evil. I'm glad YouTube saw that she's evil and cut her off. Poor Chantel is stuck with all of her bills, and she's probably going to sell that iMac for drugs. And well deserved, Chantel. Oh, there it is. Thank you very much, Teddy Bear. Teddy Bear has provided a link if you want to join the channel. It's $1.99 a month. You get all the fun custom emojis that we got here. Ellen Marie says, finally, some consequences for Chantel. Mm-hmm. LJ Helm. Yeah, so hit that if you want to join up. No contract, $1.99 a month. Very evil. You see? Like, why do we have to worry? As long as we have a little community to have fun with. Now she really has the weight of the world on her shoulders. Oh, come on. Path is a pagan. Really? And you think the internet and lack of reality made her... I watched the reaction channels just to it, and I think the internet and lack of reality made her spiral. Oh, so it's all our fault. I remember when she was saying that she was addicted to cocaine and said that if the Beezers left her, she would just end up doing more drugs and end up on the street, so it would all be the Beezers' fault. Come on. The toddler Chantel, it's all our fault. It's all someone else's fault. No. You see, I'm not like Chantel. I'm not banning it. You can keep commenting. It just, come on. Even this comment is fun, Look at that. Somebody is stepping in to help rebuild my channel. Angie in the Lou. Angie in the Lou became a YouTube member, and Super Chat Cat, who's already beckoning, because he's full of Everetties. He's full of Everetties and rice, and maybe a couple of chicken balls, and a little bit of pork. And then when he gets up there, he's going to sing. And he's beckoning. Good luck towards you. It's Super Chat Kate. Thanks for blessing us. We hope to bless you back. It's Super Chat Kate. Super Chat. I can't. Thanks, Angie and the Lou, for becoming a YouTube member. You get to use all of the custom emojis, which includes the Charlie Gold one. That's right. I forgot to say that. I already have a Charlie Gold custom emoji, and we're very proud to use it. And thanks because now you could use it too. Thanks, Angie in the Lou. Thanks. Thank you, Super Chat Cat. Thank you, Angie in the Lou, for becoming a channel member. That's right. We got a Charlie Gold custom emoji. I made the two of them shortly after I started the channel. When I, before Yabba stabbed me in the back just recently, and I like Charlie Gold right from the start too. And I still like Charlie Gold. So now we keep the Yabba custom emoji to make fun of her. And we keep the Charlie Gold custom emoji for respect. Oh, you guys are great. What? I missed a milestone. Whoa, shoot. I've got to go back. Where's the milestone? I'm looking for the milestone. Oh, dear. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm looking. There's so many comments. Usually I don't have this much to choose from. I'm looking for it. Oh, dang it. Shoot. I can't find it. Dang it. Dang it. Okay, I'm sorry I missed the milestone. If someone also saw it, put another message in there, and I'll have Super Chat and say thanks. Now she's all the life of prostitution has what she said she will do if she lost YouTube. That's right. Thanks for reminding me of that. When she was driving, talking about the cats, when she's going to pick up Pete's, and she said that she's ruined her reputation and she doesn't care. And she said that she would. It's even bad for me to say it on camera. Chantel said that she would give blowjobs for Burger King zesty sauce to survive if she ever lost her channel. So Chantel can start right up and do that. She could go walk around in the townhouse complex. She can be knocking on doors and she can say, well, you got any zesty sauce? The name is Chantel, and she's got a service to offer. Thanks for reminding me of that. See, we're having a great show. Yeah, there's somebody using the Charlie. Oh, okay, perfect. Thank you, Angie in the Lou. That's awesome. She could get a job at the dispensary. Oh, okay. It's get up there. Come on. Super Chat Kate. Thanks for blessing us with your membership. Someone from Mars, we hope to bless you back. Super Chat Kate. Thanks, Teddy Bear, for reminding us that someone from Mars has been a member for 3 months. And thanks very much for sending up the membership thing. Thanks. Sorry I took so long. It's been a busy day. Someone from Mars. Thanks. Thanks. Thank you, Super Chat Cat, and thank you, someone from Mars. Yeah, thanks for reminding me, Apple Saucy. Meanwhile, Chantel cheated on every guy she ever dated, fake diet frauds for years. This started trolling, farting, revolting stories, hanging out with Karate Joe. She never really fully condemned Karate Joe, and at one time said she missed him. And Chantel faked clinical depression. She faked anxiety. She faked diabetes. She faked fatty liver disease. She took the video down. And then like a year and a half later, she started faking it again. And Zachary Michael did a reaction when she faked fatty liver disease the first time. She's evil. Of course, you can still keep commenting. I'm not going to ban you. I mean, not applesauce. I mean, Path is a pagan. She's evil. She's evil. Soup, get over here. Soup, get over here. Yeah. Huh, there's another cat. Over there. See, there's another cat. Get up there. Get up. Come on. Yep. Yep. Super Chat Kate! Super Chat Kate! Thanks for blessing us. We hope to bless you back. Super Chat Kate! Super Chat Kate! Super Chat Kate! Thanks, Amber Skeeta, for the super sticker. Because if I get a super chat today, it makes Chantel cry. Thanks. Thank you, Super Chat Cat. And thank you, Amber Skeeta or Skida. There is a cat in your avatar, which is cool. And I'm sure you're taking better care of your cats than Chantel ever did. And especially right now, where we have a concern for the cats. And Teddy Bear says, thanks, Amber. And thanks. It was someone from Mars. Oh, I don't see someone from Mars here in the chat. I hope she didn't get her feelings hurt and leave. Oh. Good riddance, rat face. Cockroach. Yeah. A milestone with someone from Mars. 3 months milestone. Thank you, someone from Mars. Evil. And a lot of the time, this world, evil people get away with it and get away with it and get away with it. And Chantel got what she's got coming to her. And Chantel is the type of person who wouldn't piss on you if you were on fire. And she's enjoyed far too much for far too long. Evil, and I enjoy stomping on her today. It is well deserved. Thank you, Amber. If she wants to be a working girl, she better have a shower first. You imagine Chantel would actually have to please a customer for a change. She could be a hairdresser. Yeah, there's only one cut. It's $5. No waiting. That's it. Buzz cut. That's all Chantel do. Amberlynn's doing cameos? You know, they changed Cameo. It used to be that it was personal use and business. And you could get a personal use and put it on YouTube if you wanted to. And like now maybe they consider that to be business. I don't know. That would be funny to get an Amberlynn cameo and put it on here. Pardon me. Yep, Charlie Gold custom emoji. Dang right. The join membership link. Thank you for providing it, Teddy Bear. And a thumbs up, if you would. Oh, look. Look, here comes the wisdom of a Chantel fan. Look at it, everybody. Look at it. No one forced any of you to watch Chantel, LMO, LMFO. Stupid people think that they win arguments and make important, valid points by terminating what they have to say with LOL, or if they really want to make a point, they end with LMFAO. We are allowed, with a free society, to speak out against anything that we think is revolting. That's a right. It's a right of freedom of expression. And if it hadn't been for people such as Charlie Gold speaking out against what Chantel does, which included exploiting a minor, then Chantel would probably still have her channel. If nobody raised a fuss over what Chantel did, Chantel, who exploited a minor for entertainment purposes, would still have her channel. So taking action and speaking out is the right thing to do. We can choose to just not watch it, or we can choose to complain about it because we don't agree with someone who makes money by faking illnesses and going into a teeny bopper website and without letting the kid know that he's streaming live into the YouTube platform, make money off of him. So it's not just as simple as, well, if you don't like it, then don't watch it. If you don't like it, and what she's doing is hurting other people and exploiting vulnerable people, up to including her sad, desperate channel members, the Beezers, then we can speak out against it. How do you like that, Paige Campbell? Thanks for providing your stupid comment. You've been very helpful today. Now I just got to slide on over here. Where's the button for getting rid of you for good? What do I do? First I click off, then I go on. What's your name again? Paige Campbell. Okay. Goodbye, Paige Campbell. There. Thanks for your contribution. Yes. And thanks for making the live. I'm just going through comments. Okay, pushing forward. Why isn't this stuff showing up so I can see it at the top of the chat? Oh, hey, Eden, you provided me with a cool comment earlier. Thanks for coming by. And thanks for coming by and leaving something for Super Chat Cat. That's right. There's Eden. She'd been talking to us earlier. No, that's right. Beckoning some good luck towards her. Get up there. Get up there. Get up there, kitty. Super Chat Kate. Super Chat Kate. Thanks for blessing us. Eden, baby, to bless you back. Super Chat Kate. Super Chat Kate. Super Chat Kate. Thanks, Eden. And thanks for coming by, too. Thanks. Thank you, Super Chat Cat. Thank you, Eden. And thanks, Eden. Oh, and you and the cat send hellos from Florida. Thanks very much. Super Chat, say hello. Super Chat's wait. There, he's waving. He's waving. He's waving. Get over here. Here, wave. Mm-hmm. Thank you. And yeah, well, I believe in giving people second chances, third, fourth, fifth, sixth chances. It's just the reason why I identified her as evil and say you got to cut these people off is because I've dealt with people like that in the past. They've always got another story, and they're always willing to take. They just take a moment to think if the roles were reversed, what would they do for you? Would Chantel be giving you a second, third, fourth, fifth chance? Nope. Yeah, because now I've pushed forward. I've missed some comments because there's so many, and so someone called me a spaz, and yeah, it's Yabba the Hutt. She's too afraid to show her face now. She's a hypocrite. You're not a leader of anything, especially if you're going to show pictures of those fat sisters with the leg exploding in sores and everything. If that's if that's what you want people to look at, and yet you don't want to show up yourself, then find another topic. Get that keyboard. By the way, the keyboard and everything is mine now, and see what else you can do. She is a hypocrite. Yeah, there's a lot of people who need sympathy that don't get it and suffer alone. And there's people such as Chantel that don't deserve it and take so much of it. That's why it's so satisfying every now and then when these people do get brought down. Yeah. Yeah. And earlier this month, Chantel got a tattoo and a piercing. So now she can take her tattoo and her piercing. And she can march right over to the marijuana dispensary and say, "Oh, look how cool I am! I got a tattoo and I got a piercing. Give me a job." Well, right now we're just calling it FBRC. She might be back in some way, and I don't know if we can react to Patreon footage here. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Oh, another one. Yeah. Another one on Yaba. She thinks she's the gatekeeper of all the reactors. I am the support group leader. Me. I've taken this set. I've taken the role. This is a support group meeting. Hello, my beautiful people, and welcome. And Yaba did uphold predatory behavior by giving it a pass. She tried to make it look like Charlie Gold was she raised the bad P word, and she allowed Charlie to be dragged in the chat where people were lying about Charlie, and Yaba and Sam and her mods all allowed it to happen. And Yaba did not go after Chantel for this predatory behavior because she knew there was a chance that Chantel was really going to lose her channel. We all knew that. And so Yaba's like, oh, don't even talk about it. Don't even talk about it. Yeah. You got to go work at the filling station, Yaba, or you can get that keyboard over there. Over there. There. Where is it? That keyboard. Anyway, over here. There's a keyboard. Oh, there's a keyboard somewhere in the background. I've pointed it out earlier. Yaba, get that keyboard and sing for us. If not that, she's got to go work at the filling station. Adios, Chantel. And it's so easy to click and do a super chat. It's a pain in the ass to give somebody money on PayPal, and it's I mean, what do you do? Go live on Patreon, and I don't even know how it all works. But Patreon PayPal is you give people money. Patreon is you sign up for content, and I don't even know how to explain it quickly. It's just a pain in the ass. It's so much more comfortable to have 2,000 folks in on your show, and maybe like 500 of them are beezers, and it's all they got to do while they're watching the show is click, and the money goes up. That's been so easy for her for so long. Also, for her to produce like 4-5 hours every day of just junk, of just her standing there. Yeah, yeah, plain cheeseburgers. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I definitely deserve better. Yeah. Silly bees and yeah. Uh, uh, yeah, yeah. And you do that for 5 hours while you're high. Oh, I forgot to add this. Oh, look, she just bought one of her most recent last lives that she ever will do. She bought a new vape thing, a new expensive vape thing. Huh? Yeah, yeah. And actually put that shit out there and have garbage like that achieve like 20, 30,000 views for 4 or 5 hours of that crap. What an easy time she had. So much easy money. Look at all them emojis. Yes. Cheers with bubbly. Clink. Before I forget, this is, the bubbly that Chantel would have. And let's open it. So cheers to you, Southern Comfort. And if anybody else has a bevy going, as Zachary Michael calls anything that you drink, a bevy, clink, virtual. And I would sing the song from The Wizard of Oz about the bish ding dong. I didn't want to mess up monetization. Yes, it's great that she's gone. And I'm going to do mukbangs and do musical stuff, and we can make fun of Amberlynn and the Sweetie Snacker. There's not a lot to work there with that Sweetie Snacker. I've been wanting to get to reactions on her for a while. She's a little bit smug, and she's a very aggressive eater. It's like so just doing a quick zoom in of her. I wanted to do. Remember when I used to do the panda thing for Chantel when she would sit down and do a mukbang, and I would take all those shots of her actually eating, all close, and I ran it in slow motion. I said Canadian white trash panda, and I ran Chinese music. So the Sweetie Snacker would be like, wouldn't be very long. Well, there's other things we can all do. Yeah, she messed around with youngsters. Canadian girl. There is a nice, straight to the point name. Canadian girl with a flag. Well, hello to you too. After the bees rush. Oh, so that's what I had in here, a beezer. Oh, did I miss something? Is that the one I banned? This has a homeless bee hug box and they have no place to go. I can't remember. Let's see. Did I miss something funny? Going back a little bit. Going back. There's Colleen with a K, mentioning that the what was it? The Natter case is a sham. Yeah, I predicted that too. It's all a fucking sham. Oh, I found the guy calling me a spaz. Well, let me get that. Okay, where were we? LJ Helm page. Hang on, folks. Hang on. Let me do some housekeeping. Wow, there's so many. I can't even. Wow, what an amazing comment. Hey, look, it's a Yabba fan. Wow. Are you the spaz that Yabba talks about? Now I put a face to the spaz. She doesn't talk about me. She threw me under the bus, and then I snuck back into her chat as a paid channel member because she already banned me from the channel comments after she threw me under the bus. And then I snuck in one more time with a member's anniversary chat, and I said, "You didn't invent reaction channels. You're not the boss around here, so get over yourself." And she went nuts, and she called me a Canadian cocksucker, and it said that I'm just like Negs. Yeah, that's what she did, and you're here to defend that. Yeah, so yeah, you're putting a face to the spaz. Well, at least I show up. I show up. Where's your Yabba? You can't put a face or a set of boobs or anything to the name. Nothing. You can't put a shirt. You can't put a set. The set's mine, asshole. The set's mine. So go back and tell Yabba I got her set. Yeah? Yeah? Wow, what an intelligent comment. Thanks for coming by, jackass. She doesn't talk about me. She didn't have the balls to go on camera when she threw me under the bus. And then when she said I'm just like Natter, that hurts my channel because she's a woman and she got a much bigger channel. People who are on my channel know I'm nothing like Natter. Negs. She says I'm just like Negs. And she said I was a degenerate for phoning Adonis grocery store to report that Chantel was in there coughing her lungs out with phlegm that is brown and yellow. And there are warnings on the store doors that say if you're any kind of sick, don't come in here. That doesn't make me. So she doesn't talk about me. That was the last time. I tried to sneak in with another comment on her chat with the membership approval anniversary thing. It didn't work. So now the hillbilly has banned me out of her comments, which is fine. I expect that. You throw somebody under the bus, you ban them from the comments. So now she banned me from the chat too. So she doesn't talk about me. I'm trying to get her to talk about me. She doesn't talk about me. Okay? You're so fucking stupid. So we've heard from a very intelligent Yabba fan here today. Thanks for coming by, Danny. Now, then what do? I click off, and then I go here. Bye, Danny. Thanks for all the entertainment value that you've brought us today. Now I got to catch up. She's going live on OnlyFans because it's the only place at the moment she can make money. Oh, really? Let me just jump over because I'm still a member of hers. It goes up to $25 a month tomorrow. Let's see. Is she on right now? Going live, LOL. Stream started 18 minutes ago. I'm gonna hit it. I know the microphone's gonna pick it up. What do I have to do? Guys, I've got Chantel live right now as I sit here on her OnlyFans. It says join live stream. What do I have to do to join it? I'm already a member for $5. She just said, I know who I worked really hard to get my... She says she's going to appeal. She says she knows people at YouTube. That she's saying they take it down as a precaution. She says she'll probably get her channel back. She's stuffing herself with loaded, what is it? Corn chips, nachos. She says she's not a predator. She didn't know how Omega worked. She says that she has lots of evidence that people target her. Are you guys cool with this? Because she's going to fight it tooth and nail. She says again, she's going to fight it tooth and nail. In the meantime, I'm going to she's going to keep promoting her OnlyFans. She says if she doesn't get her channel back, she'll just build her OnlyFans. Do you guys dig this? Because I'm not playing the audio. The audio is going into my ears, so it's not going into the mic. She's live right now, and I'm watching her right now. If I had a mirror here, I would show you. Does this work? I'm not going to get into any sniping shit. Can you see? Chantel's live right now, and I'm just going to watch it and talk and tell you what she's saying, okay? Actually, you know what? If OnlyFans, she says she doesn't need $20K a month to live. She says, fuck that. If I make enough on, she says if she makes enough on OnlyFans, she won't even go back to YouTube. She's already telling YouTube goodbye. I'm watching Chantel live right now on OnlyFans. She's stuffing herself with those loaded nachos. She says, no matter what you do to her, short of killing her, you're never going to get a reaction from her. She says, does it look like I'm sweating? Nah. She's telling people to go to YouTube and to go to Team YouTube and to say this is bullshit. People are always reporting her. She says it's a mass flagging. She says you're only making your lives miserable, not hers, by reporting her all the time. She's got Nadia there talking to her. I'm waiting for her to talk again. She's stuffing herself with those loaded nacho things. Yeah. Yeah, I'm watching Foodie Booty live right now on OnlyFans. I'm not running the audio. I'm not running the video. I'm just. She said she lowered the OnlyFans from 50 to 25 so more people could join. She said her nachos are so good. She doesn't have a smug face anymore, I'll tell you that. She looks like. She says, if I do come back, I will just be more careful. She said she didn't do the Omegle thing on purpose. She says that they delete my channel for that. It's stupid. She's saying she might do Omegle. Let me check that there's no personal shit from me in my desktop. She says it'll be a bit less fun. People ruin it. She just mentioned, she said, Charlie, everybody. She says, you better make sure your videos don't violate any terms of service. Yes, Sarah Lee, she was warned by her own chat. Ask for the ages. Back out. Get out of it. She says, I might not come back. We'll see. She's got beef and rice and cheese on her nachos. I'm about to take a picture of what's going on and show it to you, okay? I just got to make sure there's no personal shit of mine on my screen. No, it's just the chat. Chantel says that YouTube told her she gets all the money she already made. So she says she's not stressing. Apparently she's saying she's going to get all her money. I don't really believe her. Potter B, thanks for the super chat. Thanks for letting us know, FBR. She said that's more annoying than anything. You know, she's such a toddler. She says nobody's going to get a reaction out of her. I believe that she's lost her money for this month. She says her AdSense account is still up. She says she talked to YouTube. She said she talked to a YouTube person today and asked about the AdSense, and she's still going to get it. I don't believe that. Look, this is my desktop, right? Let double check. This is what's on right now. She's got such a fake look on her face. She says, I literally just checked my AdSense. It's still there. Oh, she's such a bad actress. You can see it in her face. She's lying. Which is like, you know, like I said about her. She's always promising big things and then she pulls back. That's why I knew those charges were never made in the first place. Here, I'll take a closer picture of her face. You're right. Rona, you're right. Nobody answers the phone at YouTube. She says if her Beezers come to OnlyFans, she might just stay there. You know how she always lies? She's already setting the stage that she knows she's not coming back. Yeah, she's live on OnlyFans right now. I'm still a member for one more day. I'm not running the footage. I'm not running the audio. I'm just describing what's happening. She said if she gets her channel back, she's going to get a cake that said, "You tried." She said that Negs could have lied about not getting his last check. Oh, she just lowered the price of her OnlyFans to $10. I'm going to rejoin then. Yeah, I can hear everything. I thought at first because I got the headphones on that the audio was coming out here, and then I realized it's going into my headphones. So the mic isn't getting it. I'm getting it, and then I'm telling you guys what she's saying. She says she wouldn't do Twitch. Thanks again, Potter B, for that super chat. She says you guys can join here. She says she's not applying for jobs. Thank you, Rona Rabbit Ears. I'm going to take a picture of the screen with Rona Rabbit Ears and Chantel. This way you guys know I'm watching this live. There's Rona Rabbit Ears. There's Chantel. Somebody, she said Charlie's big mad at her. She says she's gonna fight it. Thank, thank you, Potter B. There's Potter B. If she says she can get 1,000 people to join her on OnlyFans, she'll be fine there, and she can just bees there. And she says the reason her channel was taken down is because she was mass flagged, not for what she did. Oh my gosh. She just did one of these and she's showing. Somebody said it's nudity against the rules, and she just did this and she showed them. She's so stupid. This pretty much guarantees she'll never come back to YouTube. Fuck, what a loser. If you're just tuning in, I'm watching Foodie Booty live on OnlyFans. I'm not running the footage. I'm not running the audio. I'm not stream sniping. She said she's going to make a Twitter. No. She's been on for 37 minutes. I'm going to take another picture. She just said it's $10 a month. I'm just trying to follow what she's saying. She said she wanted to say nothing for 2 days and see if her channel would come back. And she would say nothing. If her channel would have came back, she would have said nothing. If you're just tuning in, apparently Zachary Michael has done a memorial with a candle and all that stuff again. I'm watching Chantel live, not running the footage, not running the audio. I'm just describing it, and every once in a while I take a picture. She says she's going live tonight. And she just threw a pizza box away. I'm going to take a picture of her whole screen. It's on. She's on Twitch? Is she running this on Twitch at the same time? She's live on OnlyFans. She says, I wonder if YouTube did me a favor. She can be her raunchy self on here. She says again she's charging $10 a month. And she can do extra content for you inside of a message if you pay her more. She just did one of those. People are complaining they don't like the chat, how it works on OnlyFans. Somebody else complained about the chat in OnlyFans, and she said, you guys will get used to it. They say the chat is freezing. She says she doesn't know who got it taken down. Someone said this platform sucks. She said, I know it's not the same. She said that somebody sent her an animated GIF about all the reaction channels, and it was just crickets. So, like, as if that's all we got to say now. I was like, yeah. It was it was it was it was minutes ago that Chantel did one of these for real. Living a spoony life, you're not blocked. Somebody made the comment that the reaction channel's got to go get a job, and she laughed. But it's really Chantel that's got to get a job. You see, that's the problem with Kiwis farms. They're stupid. They try to do everything. You can't just, you know, you can't just open up a stream and run Chantel on OnlyFans. I'm listening to her live right now. I'm not running the video. I'm not running the audio. I'm just telling you what's going on. And every once in a while, I'll take a picture of no nudity. She's getting off here after, she says. She just farted. Someone told her to do your research if you're going to appeal. She says other YouTubers are messaging her who are bigger than her, saying this is how you get back. I don't know what she's talking about. She had interactions with a minor that exposed himself, and then she talked sexually about the experience afterwards. She's not coming back. It's great to see Chantel stuck lying on fucking OnlyFans. She said something that she's showing herself on Twitch so people can't stream snipe her. She says she's doing everything she can right now. She's she says she's not going to go on Pizza's channel because everybody's waiting for it. I don't know what Insta Story is. She says Insta Story works on her OnlyFans. I don't know what any of that stuff is. I'll take another picture. Someone said she should go try live on Instagram. She says, I'm going to come up with a schedule. I'm going to make this work if I don't get my YouTube channel back. Oh, Chantel's going to come up with a schedule. Dee Dee, you finally got the thing to work. Thanks for becoming a member. She said she's going to go to Cameo. And she doesn't really need to worry about YouTube. Why would Cameo have her on? She's going to plan actual stream themes to do. I'm looking. I'm trying to see where it says how many people are on her stream. It shows the time she's been on. Someone just told her if she hits 1,000 subs on Instagram, she can apply for monetization. She says for Cameo, she'll charge $20. Why would Cameo have her on? Somebody just said you absolutely do not deserve this. She said, thank you, Sandy. She says, my reaction when I found out was like, I was just shocked. Like, what? What? She said, my stomach was saying, what the fuck? Of course, at first I'm like, no. Then I started thinking of all the trips I had planned. She went on her iMac. Everybody was phoning her. I saw my she can't smoke on OnlyFans. She said that she was in a chat with YouTube and they said you'll still get everything you've accumulated. She has to be lying about this. What's she going to do? Tell the truth that she lost all her money for this month? She says she's not a pushover lolcal. She says you may be doing me a fucking favor. She says, no, I didn't shed a tear. She says they've taken away the platform. I still have a fan base. I still have people that are going to follow me. They didn't take anything away from me. She said her legacy is all on YouTube. She hopes she gets her channel back. It's all on there. She said it's ridiculous that people think they can do that and mess with people's real life. Meanwhile, Chantal has struck channels for false copyright strikes. She's the same fucking person. When one door closes, another one opens. That's hilarious. By the way, this is not video. This is a picture. She says she would get all her videos back if she got her channel back, that all the videos are just suspended. She said she never got a strike. Someone just said, fuck YouTube, you can go other places now. And she said, yeah. There she is putting down YouTube on another platform. She says it's targeted harassment. She says maybe they'll just say you have to be more careful. She doesn't realize she makes the whole company look bad. She can't just come back and tell her be more careful. She tells everybody to @ team on Twitter, @ YouTube, team YouTube on Twitter. She says she broke terms of service by accident. Bullshit. She says they literally set her up and porned her. And if YouTube doesn't see that, then they're wrong. Like, as if that kid was waiting for her. Bullshit. They should give you warnings, one of the Beezers says. She goes, yeah. She said, I deleted it. She says it was a setup. She's the one went into the Teeny Bopper website. She said the porn bombings are what did it. What did it is she walked past a 17-year-old who'd said his age. Then she walked into a boy who was 12 to 14 and started talking with him. That was all bad. And she did it without letting him know that she was streaming them on her channel. She's saying she was just porn bombed and it was all a setup. Yeah, she says she's never had any strikes on her channel before this. She's typing. She says, yeah, and I did try to she started reading Beezer comments again. She says the reaction what? She keeps talking. I can't. Yes, that's what I'm doing. She says maybe this will work out in my favor. She says she told off Roman and she blocked him. And he took his stream about her down. And she's going to go live again tonight. She's eating pizza now. No, wait a minute. She brought a pizza box over, and it looks like she's got those loaded nachos again. She says she's not blaming herself. It was a mistake. She says it was a mistake. And she says they know it. You know, it's not smart for her to be telling off YouTube on OnlyFans. She's just digging her own grave with this. She's drinking a full sugar Pepsi. She's picking at her teeth with a piece of cardboard. Ah, good old Foodie Beauty. She said I could talk about anything I want on here, actually. I don't have to worry about YouTube. She said, am I allowed to swear? Is it against the terms of service or can I swear? What an idiot. She said $10 is good and just well, she's where she belongs now. On a niche website for porn, where she belongs. This is right where she belongs. She says, "Oh, Charlie, I have all the time in the world for you, my love." She says, "I guess we can't Pennington's bees, but that's all right." She just said, "Am I allowed to report Charlie Gold here? To tell everybody here." This is what Chantel just said on OnlyFans. She says, because she's not on YouTube, she can tell everybody to go report Charlie Gold on YouTube. She just said that now on OnlyFans. So she's breaking a YouTube term of service if she was on YouTube on OnlyFans. What an idiot. She says she's going to go live tonight and maybe give all the Roman tea. She says she's going to make a Twitter or something so they can all chat together. She says she has to rebuild her Beezer community somehow. Good. Good. Pizza's next. Good. Somebody said she could sell weird stuff on the internet. She's going to set a time. Someone just suggested Patreon to her. It could be financial rewarding, they said. She said she's going to look into it. She just said that Chantel says that she thinks YouTube is the most toxic platform. Really, it is. As a creator, she just said that. She says she doesn't even know if she wants to come back to YouTube at this point. You see what a clumsy liar she is? YouTube is anything. It's a creative place. OnlyFans is for porn. Joke's on them, she says. Somebody said to her, joke's on them. Less content for them to snipe. Well, like the time of her being a fun mukbanger is way gone now, and now she's using a porno site for income. Time to get another picture of her. So this picture will have she said that Alex is Shook did a reaction to her, gets 37,000 views, and when Alex is Shook goes live by himself, he gets 7,000. So it's her argument that we're all nobodies without her. Time for a new picture. Somebody just asked if the content can be reacted to. Well, of course it can't. It's footage on another platform. And she said, and if they do, I'll just flash my boobs. Well, this is the mind of Chantel. The mind of Chantel. I couldn't. I had one window pushed over because I'm watching Chantel at the same time. She says there's stream sniping right now on Discord. You see, all that stuff is going to get shut down, right? Kiwi Farms, Discord, it's all going to get shut down. I'm just telling you what's happening. And I take a picture of my own computer every now and then. That's not audio or video. Can we? Well, I'll have to double check. I got no plans to take this footage and react to it. If you just tuned in, I am watching Chantel live on OnlyFans. You guys know that I am a member of her OnlyFans, and I'm not sniping. I'm not sharing video or audio. I'm just telling you what she's saying. Oh, she says, I'll be more careful. You don't have to take my whole channel down. I don't know how to tell how many people are watching. I've looked at the whole screen and it doesn't say how many people are on right now. Maybe if I squash the screen. Okay, I just squished her screen. It doesn't tell me how people are on live. Here, I'll show you guys. I just squished it. Yeah, it doesn't. She's been on for an hour and 12 minutes. I can't tell how many people are on. She's asking her bees to tell her what time she's going to go live later tonight. 9 p.m., she said? What do you guys think she's asking? Or she's asking her beezers? She's waiting for people to tell her what time to go live tonight. They keep telling her 9 p.m. tonight. She says, okay, guys. She's asking if she should take her stream down. If she leaves the stream up, I'm going to make a screen grab movie of it and send it to YouTube. Because I can't react to it here. I can send it to YouTube, though. She was calling on everybody to go report Charlie Gold on OnlyFans. She just said on her OnlyFans earlier, everybody go report Charlie Gold. Now she's saying she doesn't know if she wants to come back. Thanks, UFOT. She says YouTube is better, but we will see what happens. Someone says you're slowly becoming Kris Jenner. She's she says that being put through hell is going to make her a boss bitch. Well, it's an hour and 15 minutes. It'll be a long stream to make a screen grab movie of. At least I'll have the footage of her telling her OnlyFans people to go into YouTube and report Charlie Gold. You can't use YouTube channels to say, go report, go report. I only ever said, like, if you were. She said she feels safer on OnlyFans than YouTube because no one can get to her. She's typing. She says if you sign up there and private message her, she will get back to you. Someone said learn all the rules of OnlyFans. She says there's not as many, so I will. She says it's going to be a learning curve for all of us here. She says she hasn't been checking her phone. You know, she can't finish a sentence. She's just so distracted. She says she'll have to do all her story times over again, more explicitly. She says, actually, guys, what I might do. She says she'll be exposing Roman when she comes back. Someone said, look into Patreon. She says, if my channel doesn't come back, if I can't make another one, if I can't, then I guess I'll have to do other things. So I just want to say, she says again, she keeps getting distracted by the comments. She says, if I can get 1,000 subscribers on OnlyFans to live comfortably, it's in American money, she says, so it's almost like double. She says, you may have wanted to see me sad and crying, but she's just talking to the comments now. She keeps going to the comments. "214 viewers," somebody said. She's got 500 subscribers, she says. So that's $5,000. She wants 1,000. She's typing. Wow, we got 404 here. Consider subscribing to me. It only takes a click. My channel got hurt a lot when Yaba attacked me about a month ago. I'll take another picture. She says again she can show her boobs all the time, which will keep people from being able to stream snipe. She says she's going to work on Twitter right now. Oh, she just said I could probably pop on Pete's channel. Which I think would be ban evasion. Thank you. She said she can stream from her phone, yet it doesn't always work. And if she can't do live streams from the car on OnlyFans, she'll have to go back to vlogs and post them on OnlyFans. This is going to be so stupid. She's going to be getting coffee, not live, posted on a porn site. What do you want from me? You want me to stream snipe OnlyFans and lose my channel? Fuck off. Banned. I got more than 400 folks here because I'm giving you a commentary of Chantel live on OnlyFans right now. They said, see, this is a fun part. Somebody asked, when are you going to find out when you get your channel back? She said that YouTube told her 2 business days. So that's going by what Chantel says. If it's not back in like about maybe say 3 days. Thank you, Barbie. Her OnlyFans is $10 a month. She's squawking at Roman. She said she's got to go now. Take another picture. Oh, there. I just found the sweet spot. She's coming back 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. She's going to work hard on a friggin' plan here. She's typing. Talking to saying Ruby Woo, so glad my Beezers are here. Key Lime, hello. Bye, everybody. Thank you for... Boom, she just turned it off. And I'll take a picture of this where it says live video has ended. if it will stay up long enough. Come on, camera. Come on. And here's the picture. Live video has ended. Come on, camera. This is difficult stuff for the camera to do. Well, anyway, that's it. She just says live video has ended. She's off. She's off, and she's coming back tonight at 9. And let me close that window. And back here to you guys. And right now, it's okay. So Chantel's off her live on OnlyFans. I know that I got extra folks here. Got 422 of you in front of me right now. Would you please consider subscribing? You don't have to hit the notification bell if you don't want to, because my channel got hurt a lot by fucking Yaba saying that I'm just like Negs for calling the grocery store, and she called me a degenerate. And Yaba also was giving Chantel a pass for all this predatory behavior. And Charlie Gold properly said that Chantel was a predator. And the reason why Yaba gave Chantel a pass is because Yaba knew this was going to happen. The channel, the Chantel channel is gone. So I also called Chantel a predator with a live I did. And so we're all on the right side of history. So thanks that I was working the two screens and taking pictures. So what I just did there was I gave you my commentary. I didn't show video. I didn't show audio. There was no stream sniping going on. And I just took pictures of my own computer, which I'm allowed to do, which shows this StreamYard thing and the OnlyFans, just a few still pictures. So she's going live again at 9 p.m. tonight. I might as well just do it again. What is it? 5:08 p.m. right now, Eastern Standard Time. She'll be coming back later. And so you can come by here again at 9. And if she goes live, I will give you descriptive, I'll give you commentary on what just took place. Let me get to the comments now. I know it's the first time I haven't had, I didn't have Super Chat Cat get on top of all the things because, I had both hands full with the camera and the mouse. And so we'll be back tonight, okay, at 9. Hey, look, we found another Yaba fan. Hey, look, we found another Yaba Tam. Hey, Trixie, fuck you. Thanks for the engagement and coming by and helping to make my channel hot because it's a hot night, 411 folks here right now. And that's what you think because I phoned a grocery store? Well, thanks for the engagement. And I'm sure that you've got a channel that's got no content on it. And you're out of here. See, that was very useful because now I never have to deal with you ever again. So Chantel's coming back as we dip to 403. Chantel's coming back tonight at 9 p.m. And for all 403 of you here, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll be back on here because I'm an OnlyFans member. And I will give you a description of what's happening, okay? And yeah, that's right. I was fucking hero for calling the grocery store. And the reason why Yaba attacked me is because Yaba was afraid of this day, this special day when Chantel finally got her channel terminated. Now Yaba's got to go work at the filling station. It is 5:10 p.m. Here. Yeah. So everybody, like I know it's starting to gradually go down because we had like 410 something like that here, and so I was giving a description of Chantel live on OnlyFans without sniping, without running video, without running audio, and I just would every once in a while take a picture of my computer, which shows the StreamYard and her. So yeah. I've been on live for 3 hours and 20 minutes. Look at this is great. I've got hundreds, literally hundreds of folks here. 382. Yeah, I gotta rest my voice. and get something to eat. Yeah, and you can join the thanks for reminding me. You can join my channel for $1.99 a month, no contract, and you get to use all my custom emojis, including the Charlie Gold emoji. Thanks, Charlie Gold, for properly saying that Chantel is a predator and for saying it immediately. All right? Chantel is gone. Chantel is where she belongs, doing this on OnlyFans. Chantel is where she belongs. And she was already trash talking YouTube with her first post termination day. It's the same day. Her first post termination communication, for lack of a better word. Yes, thank you, Charlie Gold. Charlie Gold. Charlie Gold's a hero. Charlie Gold's a hero. Yeah, the Wicked Witch is dead. That's right. I'll come back later. Yeah, I gotta take a break. And so thanks to Charlie Gold. Charlie Gold's a hero. I said it. I put it. It was on her great live that she did. Her reaction. I got $5 in there. I said, Charlie Gold, this is the greatest Chantel reaction ever. And within a few days, yeah. Thanks very much for the super sticker, Alex Glitter Queen. Thank you. And yeah. Thanks, Veganista, who properly said we should have a concern for the cats now. Fuck Yabba. Yabba doesn't like when anybody tries to steer what direction Reaction Channel should go, and the same rules applies to her. And of course, I am the support group leader now. I've taken her set because Yabba's too chicken shit. Too chicken shit to go on camera anymore. Yabba's yesterday's news. She has no credibility. And she's on the wrong side of this. Charlie Gold, hero, for calling Chantel predator. And I called Chantel a predator too before this wonderful day took place. And Yabba, you're there with egg in your fucking face. Yeah, she can't even file a tax. She's gonna file an appeal. Have some lunch. I'm gonna. I've been on for 3 hours, 23 minutes. A great time. You guys are amazing. And yeah, yeah. Get on cam. Why are you hiding? Yada? See, I can do other stuff. I was already working on the Amberlynn Reed song. Yeah. Where's my pick? When I need it most? Hang on. Hold on. You see, to Chantel, some of us have got talent and we can do other things. And fucking Yabba, folks such as yourself got no talent. You can't do anything else. You know, Yabba, pull out your keyboard, play us a song, and sing along. Think you could do that, Yabba? No, you can't. You're the one that's got to be afraid for your fucking income. The rest of us, we got some talent. Yes, it's a wonderful day. And Sam from New England has just told us that Foodie Booties got banned from Twitch in a matter of 2 hours. And Chantel's going to be back tonight at 9 p.m. And I'm going to do the same thing. Okay, everybody. Yeah. We just went from 400. Well, I understand it. Chantel's off the OnlyFans. I can't describe what she's doing when she's off of it. So to remind you, I got 282 here. Chantel's coming back tonight, she says, at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I will do it again. And yeah. And yet the chat has been fabulous. And yeah, we'll do it again. You know, numbers are dropping fast. I got to get something to eat too. I got to take a rest for my voice. So just to remind you, Chantel says at 9 p.m. tonight, Eastern Standard Time, she's going to do it again. I'm going to be here on top of it, and I will describe what she does with no stream sniping, no showing of video, no audio. I'm just going to talk about what she's doing, and I'm allowed to do that. And every once in a while, I take a picture of my monitor, which shows StreamYard, and a little bit, a still picture of her, and no nudity, because Chantel's doing this, and she's where she belongs. Chantel's where she belongs. On OnlyFans, the day she loses her channel, within hours. Good for you, Chantel. You are where you belong. So please join us at see you later then. Yeah. And so please come by. And that's funny. Can I write off my OnlyFans? Asking for a friend. And thanks for the extra super chats I got. And I had my hands full with the mouse and the camera, and I couldn't. You see, Super Chat Cat, he only needs me to pick him up, and then he does the singing. So thanks for all that. Yeah. This is great. It's great to be on the right side of history, and to see something like this happen. It would have been a real drag if Chantel would have kept her channel, and it's Charlie Gold who went in there first, saying it was predatory what Chantel did with her Twitter, with her amazing live stream, and and now Chantel is gone. And with the material that Chantel just made minutes ago on OnlyFans, she's trash talking YouTube, and she told her OnlyFans audience to go mass report Charlie Gold. So even though Chantel is off YouTube and on OnlyFans, she's still breaking their terms of service that they hold on YouTube over there on OnlyFans. And I'm going to go see if I can go save the video. I bet Chantel's so stupid she left it up, because I'm a member of her OnlyFans for $5. And she sent out emails that said it was going up to 50 on the 10th of this month, which is tomorrow. Then she dropped it to 25. And now, because she's desperate, it's only $10 a month. So, yeah. Okay. See you later tonight. That's the one I'll leave it on. We're going to leave it on that one. Oh, wait. Here, this one. Thank you, Charlie Gold, for protecting the children. Yes. And screw you, Yabba, for giving Chantel a pass for the predatory activity. It's been a long stream, 3 hours and 28 minutes. And a new sub, too. Thank you very much. So we'll leave that on. See you tonight. On the way out, please subscribe. Come back tonight, 9 p.m. That's when Chantel says she's going to be back. So I'll be ready to go at 9 p.m. No stream sniping, no video, no audio. Just me describing what the heck is going on. So we get most of what's going on without having to break any rules. You guys have been great in the comments. Fabulous. It's a wonderful day. Yeah, I don't think this day could have been celebrated in any other way. I was going to ask everybody to come on live with me, and then the comments were just so amazing, and there was more than 400 of you here. I just barely could keep up with all the comments. So a little bit of bubbly. We remember that has been Chantel, who used to drink the bubbly on YouTube. So come back tonight around 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's when Chantel says she's going to be there. I've repeated myself enough. Thanks, Teddy Bear, for coming by. And now I'm going to sing the Chantel song. 1, 2, 3. Chantel, she carries the weight of the world on her shoulders. Chantel, oh, she carries the weight. Yeah. Chantel, she carries the weight of the world on her shoulders. Chantel. That's a great idea. I wish I had him. She rolls out of bed with nothing better to do. She rolls right back to bed after the mukbang is through. She makes a mess. She make a couple of dollars. At least she used to on YouTube. She gonna do it again. It's much too much for you to understand. Come on, sing it again. Chantel, yeah, she carries the weight of the world on her shoulders. Chantel, Oh, she carries the weight. Chantel. She carries the weight of the world on her shoulders, and she's terminated. Chantel. 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 Oh, yes, she is. Chantel. Chantel. Chantel.